Sadiq, as you know, my husband was a colleague of yours.
Yes, Iain.
He was the MP for Hammersmith and Fulham, and he's had a series of strokes. My voice is shaking, I'm sorry.
Yes, it is.
He had another stroke 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sally.
So on my day off from work, I'm not working this week, so this is why I've been able to speak to you. On my day off from work, I spent 10 hours in A&E. And I advised the NHS not to admit him. And they discharged him. They were fantastic, by the way, fantastic.
Right.
They discharged him at 11 o'clock at night. So we were up, putting him to bed again. He is now bedbound. My local authority is the best local authority in the country. Iain, as you know, was the leader of it. We have free social care. We don't pay for our social care. We are very lucky. But I have heard no advice from anyone what I should be doing to protect my husband. And I can't afford to let him die because my son could not bear losing his father. And I was so pleased with the budget yesterday, but what's happened to the social care element? There are millions of other people out here in my position. We can't go to hospitals. What do we do? Well, how do I protect my husband?
So it's Sally, it's housebound, vulnerable people with severe care needs who you feel are simply not being properly advised at the moment.
Yes, they're not. No one said it. My GP hasn't contacted me. The council hasn't contacted me. How do I get this advice? I can't find it.
Sadiq Khan?
Well, I know Iain Coleman and Sally, and Sally, your call is very distressing. Look, one of the things that concerns me, and I've spoken to council leaders about this, and it's a big concern they've had. I was speaking yesterday to the leader of Camden and Southwark and Newham, is the issue of social care, because many people who work in social care work incredibly hard. They get paid the minimum wage. Many of them, if they don't work, don't get paid, and it's a big concern councils have, because you're right, Hammersmith and Fulham is a fantastic council, and there's a real concern about, after 10 years of what we've seen with social care, that they haven't got the resilience to deal with the coronavirus. That's one of the areas that we are concerned about. And so just so you know, Sally, it's no reassurance to you and Iain, but just so you know, we've convened a strategic coordinating group where you've got all the chief executives and council leaders meeting. There was a meeting yesterday of chief execs, because council leaders know about the experience of people like you and Iain, to see what steps they can take to help you. There was no announcement yesterday, as you all have noticed, in relation to social care. And separately, one of the points my health advisor made to the chief medical officer is GPs aren't receiving on a daily basis advice from CMO or Public Health England. And the CMO, Chief Medical Officer, agreed to go and look into that. So, Sally, why don't I do two things? Why don't I separately get in touch with you after this to see what we can get from the council and you to make sure you and Iain have got the advice you need. But separately, I'll speak to the strategic coordinating group to make sure we can expedite the advice that the government should give to chief executives across the country, because you are right. There are many Iain Colemans, or there's only one Iain Coleman, but there are many people who are suffering. There are many people who are in the same position as you, but for the grace of God, it could be James or me. So, Sally, bless you, and please give Iain my love, and I'll separately get in touch with you. And I promise, as an action, to see what the chief... They were meeting yesterday, by the way, Sally, honestly. They were meeting yesterday afternoon.
Thank you, Sadiq.
Yeah, and I'll follow that up.
And the worst thing is he can't go to the Arsenal.
Well, I don't know. I tend to turn it around.
Every cloud has a silver lining, doesn't it?
The manager's turned it around a bit, Sally. I'm not sure that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay.
And I will...
You've been fantastic. You are the only politician I know that has been clear.
Well, bless you, Sally. And please give my love to you.
And I'll do my best to ask the question of anybody who may be qualified to answer.